What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Average Joe. Guys, keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what I got going on. If anything I say you benefit from, then that's good. If anything I say that's not good, throw it away. But we pretty much know what's going on as far as cryptocurrencies. You know, the hedge funds are here, the banking institution is here, regulation is here. And it's not necessarily a total bad thing for the space because it's going to bring more people to the space that don't like unregulated entities or industries, and they don't like the volatility. Okay, so it's going to bring more people to the space, in my opinion, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I believe that some of these cryptocurrencies and projects are going to start trading like regular securities. It's going to take out some of the huge spikes up, but it's also going to eliminate some of the huge dips when it's all said and done. So it's going to be more of a balance. So what I would say right now is find your project and buy as much of it as you can. Um, in my opinion, some of the best projects out there are your Cardanos, your Polygon Matics, your Polkadots, your Chainlinks, your Ethereums, and of course your Bitcoins. Okay? So those are the cryptocurrencies that I would be holding for the long term. And of course, I got a lot of SHIB, I got some Doge, and I got some other cryptocurrencies. And keep in mind that some of the meme coins, they do spike when there are different announcements, especially listings. Like we're waiting on SHIB to get placed on Coinbase. It get placed on Robinhood. We know it's going to moon. We see that basically Robinhood is saying that basically Dogecoin could lose its position if people pretty much stop, investing in Doge, which pretty much, is self-explanatory. Elon Musk tried to pump it. It didn't move, which I think is cool because I don't like him being able to have sway over any cryptocurrency or anyone for that matter. But guys, also, what I want to talk to you about quickly, and I'm going to make quick short work of this right here. Okay, so I'm a welder. I see that I have a lot of guys on my channel that between the ages of 18 and 45, a lot of young guys, between 18 and 25 too, right? And if I could go back to 18, if you're not, I would say to you guys, if you're not going to college for science, engineering, technology, and math, then I would go get a trade because, like, I can speak for my field. If you learn to become a TIG welder and you get really good at that, you can come in the door. I know in North Carolina, South Carolina, certain plants, you can come in the door at $25 an hour, and pretty much at 40 hours, that'll get you right around, I don't know, 53, somewhere around there, something like that. And if you come in if you specialize as a TIG welder in stainless steel, Inconel, Hastelloy, stuff like that right there, different types of alloy, you come in the door around 30, a low end 28, and your 40-hour salary is going to look like $62,000 a year. But here's the kicker. We don't work a lot of 40 hours. We have some 40 hours, but we work a lot of overtime. And it could be 50 hours, 60 hours, but pretty much 50, 60, 60 is pretty much kind of standard. So that $53,000 a year guy coming at $25 an hour, that overtime is going to push him to right around 62, 65. That guy that's coming in around 30, it's going to push him to around 72, 75. And if you're 18, or whatever, and you're a single guy and you don't have any children, bro, you're going to be doing so well, right? So you take the extra money and you start your little small business or whatever you want to do. If you want to invest, of course, you're going to buy a home, things like that right there. It's really good stuff. When I go to Walmart, something like that, I see guys from 4'11" to 6'7", and they're pushing shopping carts, they're loading, they're stocking shelves. And some of them, I can tell they don't want to do it. They don't really like to do it. They're not very enthused about it. And a lot of it ties to your income, what you're being compensated for your time doing that job. Guys, I would say it's worth the sacrifice 1 year out of your life to stabilize your employment. And then you can also start your own welding business. You know, pay your $135, get your LLC, get it up and running. Only thing is, in your welding business, insurance is very, very costly. For some of the small jobs, you will pay anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 a month in insurance. So, there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. I'm going to include some videos so you can see exactly what you're doing. I'm going to show you some of shop life, what goes on in a typical welding shop, what you will be doing. So it's definitely a great way you can take care of yourself. Like I said, you're going to come out of welding school, you're going to come in at $25 to $30 an hour, depending upon what type of TIG welding you're specializing in. Most welding schools, they're going to teach you how to weld carbon steel, which is going to get you just about 25. And it may get you 30 depending upon where you go and how good you are at carbon steel. But if you specialize in stainless steel, Inconel, Hastelloy, then you're coming in around 30. And if you're in a typical shop, you're going to top out around 37. You'll probably be at 37 within inside of 4 years. So it's not bad. And keep in mind that everything after 55, most of these shops that we're in, everything after 55 is double time. So basically you're talking about, if you're making 30, that's $60 an hour. If you're making 25, that's $50 an hour. So guys, you can really, really take care of yourself. You can feed your family. You can do so many different great things. So keep an eye out on that. I'm going to drop some of these videos so you guys can, I don't know, maybe you make a decision. You can see what it is and say, hey, you know what? I think I can do that. My brother's a plumber, brother under me. And then my best friend, he is a heat and air guy. So I got a lot of tradesmen around me, and everybody's doing well. So you guys can do the same thing. $75,000 a year is pretty good for a single guy that has no children, you know. Especially if you only have a car payment, you don't have a truck payment, you know what I mean? You know, you got a lot of extra money. You got a lot of extra money, guys. All right. So keep your eye out on that. Okay. So I've rambled long enough. Until the next video, love you guys. Average Joe out. Peace.